Muy buenas a todos, soy Focumero, esto es Focumero Gaming. Estamos aquí un día más en Spellforce 3. Vamos a ir a la zona de reunión de las tres casas enfrentadas. A ver si consiguiéramos que se aliaran con nosotros. Creo que va a ser una misión de decisiones y eso significa que lo que haga o diga repercutirá en la última misión del enfrentamiento final. Así que no hagamos esperar más, la misión es en el ojo. Por cierto, me gustaría que ya estuviera activada esa misión. Y un nuevo mundo. Y vamos para allá. Hay que ir al ojo. Tenemos donde tenía la base el padre de TAHAR. Y donde estaba la madre, prisionera. Bueno, el grupo va a ser el mismo, no voy a cambiarlo porque este me va bastante bien. Así que vamos allá. Y bueno, ya hemos llegado y doy por hecho que va a ser casi seguro que aparezca la pureza para fastidiar esa reunión. Es casi segurísimo.
It's just me, or is the air a lot more humid than the last time we were here? Let's just hope there won't be a need to send in our army this time. It won't be easy to fight under these conditions.
It shouldn't come to that. We're here to negotiate with the houses, and not to win a battle.
That's true. Now come, let's go to Myra's camp. It's just up ahead, and she'll brief us on the situation.
Sería la primera misión que bueno, que haríamos sin tener que luchar, y por el tamaño del mapa lo dudo bastante.
Yes.
Angar, what state is Myra in? Last time I saw her, she still seemed affected by that rune. Will she be able to...
She will. She's getting better. And rune aside, she's the head of House Utrecht and needs to be present at the conclave.
Speaking of which, what is your plan to reunite House Wolfgar and House Hallett? From what you've said, the two are like oil and water.
Aquí tenemos una casa.
We'll see.
Esto es una espada de una mano, daño blanco. Un colgante que provoca daño blanco también.
Fine.
Hay que ir al campamento de
As you want.
la chica esta, pero claro. Así está bien. Vale, sí, era este campamento al que había que ir. Y es bastante inmenso, ¿eh? Está aquí. Hay que hablar con Mira, que está aquí.
Now would you look at that?
Myra.
Uhtred banners up ahead. That's Myra's camp.
Este es el campamento de una de las tres casas. Este es el campamento de los Ultra. Faltan los Hyliant y los otros. Esta espada aplastante. Cool. Bueno, es igual.
Interesting.
Tahar, brother, you've come.
Myra, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Shane Wolfgar and his brother arrived 3 days ago and have set up camp in the southeast. Waylon Hallett arrived this morning and has positioned himself in the north.
Oh, no me digas que tengo que defender ahora a los tres. Verás tú, va a ser eso.
No signs of the purity?
None.
That's good news. When will the conclave take place?
That's complicated. Briefly put,
Tiene
they
toda la
were
pinta.
unwilling to even shake hands. Both of them said that they would under no circumstances fight beneath the same banner.
Well, that's not really news, is it?
No, but I am surprised their dislike toward each other lies so deep. However, at least House Hallett said that they would agree to an alliance between you, that is, House Utran and him, but only if we meet their demands. House Wolfgar won't even do that.
Hallie cede, Wolfram no.
If House Wolfgar doesn't want an alliance, why did they even come here?
I don't know.
So what about the conclave in the fortress? Will it even take place?
Yes, they agreed to talk to each other. At least that much. It will take place today at noon, and I will notify you once everything is prepared. Any negotiations with Hallett and Wolfgar on their own will have to be done before that.
Todavía parece distinta. Distante, no. Necesitamos esta alianza.
But we need this alliance. There has to be a way.
Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. My hands are tied, Tahar.
¿Qué papel desempeña la Casa Ultra en todo
How is the
esto?
relationship of the houses with House Utran?
Good. House Utran has never had any quarrels, and, as you know already, we will fight under your banner. Whatever your negotiations bring forth, House Utran will stand by your decisions.
Todavía pareces distante, ahora
Myra,
sí.
you still seem a bit distant. Are you really okay?
I am functional. That is all that matters for now.
Huh. Well, if you say so.
Intentaré hablar con
I'll
ellos.
try talking to them.
Good. And one more thing. You know about the village to the east, correct?
Yes. Batham, isn't it?
Yes. According to my scout, the villagers took in some of the mages who fled Amaria Leonider's torture camp. If you find the time, you might go there and try to get them to join our cause. They are mages after all, and might be of help. But it is your decision.
I'll see what I can do. Thanks, Myra.
You're welcome.
Bueno, voy a mirar el tema de armaduras porque me gustaría ponerme una de estas. Constitución, le falta un punto. La que tiene ahora, ¿qué hace? No hace nada. Que pillé una bastante chula en la última visión. Esta no es, que es túnica. Túnica, armadura intermedia del búho. Esta puede estar bien, pero le hace falta una de constitución. No, le hace falta incluso dos. Pues es que creo que tenía por ahí que un colgante que daba constitución. Vamos a ponernos esta ahora. Y bueno, más defensa nos da. Y el arco, este ataca a dos objetivos. Pero no sé si tendré otra joyería de estas. Creo que sí,
Yes.
debería tener otra.
Yes.
De base en joyería,
Yes.
además.
Yes.
Fuerza y destreza, destreza. Y más 100 de PS. Quizás me interese que lleve concentración. Claro, si quito el anillo de la destreza la hemos liado. No, voy a dejar con esto.
What do you want?
Este que le pongo, fuerza. Sí, para que haga más daño. Concentración no le hace falta, pues son todo pasivas. Voluntad tampoco. Quizás este niño esté bien. O este quizás también para que meta más maná. Nah, no hace falta maná. Este está bien. Undergast. Voy a meter inteligencia por un tubo. Voy a quitar de concentración porque tienes, ¿cuánta? 62. Te llega. Que los anillos buenos los tiene Rogen, ahora que me acuerdo. ...50 DPS. Este es mejor que el que tiene. Así que se lo pongo. Y ya está. ¿Iría? ¿Qué tienes tú? Constitución. Concentración. Y esto es... fuerza y destreza. Me viene bien que tengas también fuerza y destreza.
I'm
Que
ready.
quizás le vendría mejor a este.
Yes?
Huh?
Voy a poner a este. Este es que va mele. Y a ti te pondré otra cosa. Concentración quizás te venga bien tenerla. O puede que salud, puede que defensas. Mejor defensas, a ver qué tal funciona. Y te pondré... En esta ballesta no puedo porque le falta fuerza. Pero el resto de armas sí. Bueno, vamos a ver qué tal funciona este arma, porque se la puse al final de la misión anterior. Y si veo que no me gusta, le meto el anillo de fuerza y nada. A seguir con la ballesta. Vamos a venir por aquí.
Sounds like a plan.
Heading out? Good luck.
Thanks, soldier. All right. Wayland Hallett's camp is to the north, and the Wolfgar brothers are to the southeast. Question is, where do we go first?
I suggest Wayland Hallett's camp.
Yo sugiero buscar cofres que alguno interesante habrá. Esto tiene toda la pinta de ser un puesto de frontera. No sé por qué me da que ya tiene que defender a los tres. De verdad. Este me ha sugerido que vaya al norte.
Yes, of course.
Will do.
Y también me han pedido que investigue a los magos. Voy a hacer el mago primero de todo, que es la secundaria. Que no sé si se irá ahí luego o no. Y luego ya pues... iré al norte. A hablar con los Halid, que son los que más opciones tienen de aliarse con nosotros. Que más abiertos están. Este tío cómo corre.
Sounds like a plan.
Aquí la verdad es que ya tuvimos una misión de escaramuza bastante intensa. Espero que no me hagan tener otra.
Yes, of course.
Sería ya repetitivo.
All right, here goes nothing.
Whatever's necessary.
Get ready.
Understood.
Vale, talk to the survivor. Pasamos al inglés. ¿Dónde está el superviviente? Ahí está. Crucero del alba.
That way?
Got it.
No, stay away. Stay the fuck away from me.
Calm down. We're not here to hurt you.
That's what these goddamn defilers said too, and we helped them. Can you believe it? We fucking helped them.
You're talking about the mages you rescued from Amaria Leonidar.
I rescued them. That's what we did. We took them in, we gave them food, and then they showed their true face.
What do you mean by that? Showed their true face?
You know what I mean. You saw them yourself.
The abominations. They were the mages the villagers took in.
The biggest mistake of our lives. It just happened so quickly, you know. One night we had supper with them, then all of a sudden one of these things shows up, coming out of old Bertrand's house. Then the killing started. From the body of every defiler that creature killed, another abomination appeared. And they kept going until everyone was dead.
Bueno, pues aquí entonces se puede farmear experiencia. ¿Cómo lograste sobrevivir? Pues escondiéndose.
I don't know. When they got to my house, they just stopped. Maybe because daylight had broken.
That didn't stop them from attacking us. There must have been another reason.
I doubt we'll find out.
So, what's the plan?
Podemos hablar con él.
Let's see.
Así que no se va a liar con nosotros, porque los magos
Just leave me alone.
se han convertido en abominaciones.
Now would you look at that? Understood.
Es eso, ahora tenemos eso para farmear experiencia y subir otro nivel más.
That didn't go as expected.
Fine.
Sure.
Y el campamento de los Hulat, los Halit.
Wait, you're Corporal Tahar, aren't you? And the former Lord Marshal. What an honor.
We're here to see Wayland Hallett.
I figured as much. Go on ahead. He's back at his tent. You can't miss it.
Yes, good thinking.
Y hablamos con él.
Tahar, am I right?
Yes. And you must be Wayland Hallett.
I am. And old Arendir. What an honor it is to meet you.
Thank you, Wayland.
I have to admit, I had something different in mind when they told me the stories about you, Tahar. Though there can be no question about the magic inside you. It's intense.
You're a mage?
No, but I learned to recognize the signs. There's just something in the eyes of a gifted one that can't be mistaken. But I digress. I know why you're here. The Conclave. You want the support of House Hallett and House Wolfgar to march against the Harbinger of Light.
Correct.
Good. I guess you've been told already that this alliance will be complicated. As long as that old ox Shane is in charge, there won't be an alliance. He despises our house, but I suppose you know that much already.
¿Qué historia detrás de esta enemistad?
What's the story behind that feud, anyway?
In short, we didn't send House Wolfgar the reinforcements he requested, and the division his daughter fought in was completely massacred by your father's followers.
Why didn't you send them?
Because it would have been suicide to go in there alone. Instead, we waited for the Royal Army to appear and marched in together. It was over in a matter of seconds. Sending them in nonetheless would have meant sacrificing 100 men, women, sons and daughters for nothing. Every commander would have done the same.
So what do you suggest?
Simple. Join House Hallett and House Uhtred.
You mean?
I want Myra Uhtred, Lady of House Uhtred, to give me her hand in marriage. Our combined power would outshine even the former House Leonidar.
Mira, no se encuentra bien para casarse.
Myra isn't well. The Harbinger seized control of her mind, and she has been changed ever since.
It will pass.
¿La amas?
Do you love her?
I might, in time. She's a smart and beautiful woman.
No need to play games, Wayland. You've never met Myra, let alone spoken to her.
Maybe.
¿Cómo nos ayuda eso?
And just how will that help us get Wolfgar under our banner?
Well, think. The united houses of Hallett and Uhtred are too powerful for House Wolfgar to continue playing lone wolf. We could simply force them into submission.
That's true. If House Uhtred and House Hallett became one entity, Wolfgar's army becomes an ant facing a giant. But that would also mean making you, Hallett, the most powerful noble in Northander.
That's the idea. My offer stands.
A marriage.
Este quiere casarse con Mira. ¿Y los otros qué quieren?
Gar first to hear their demands. It might be a good idea to know the cards involved before making the final call.
No vamos a hacerlo porque este tampoco tonto no es. Es que quiere ser el noble más poderoso y quiere aprovechar esta guerra para conseguirlo. Y no me parece bien, la verdad. Es bastante... ¿Cómo decirlo? Se aprovecha mucho de la situación. Es una situación crítica para el mundo. Y este quiere sacar tajada. Si los otros tienen algo más honorable, por así decirlo, que ofrecer, miré con los otros.
Yes, of course.
Hold it, you. Wait. Lord Marshal Arendir? Then this is...
Corporal Tahar, yes. Let us through.
Of course. You may pass.
Thank you.
Venga, va, hacia adentro, vamos a hablar con el jefazo.
I think that's Shane Wolfgar.
If it isn't the fabled Tahar, and in the company of Lord Marshal Arendir, so you're serving the betrayer's child now.
Careful, Wolfgar. Greykeep might be gone, but I'm still your Lord Marshal.
Maybe so.
I'm here to...
I know what you're here for. You want our troops to take
Este
back
es incluso peor que el anterior,
which the Royal Army so gloriously failed to protect against a couple of pitchfork-wielding lunatics. I'll cut right to the chase. House Wolfgar doesn't need an ally. Even if the sky rains fire, there's no way on Io we will join forces with Asamo Tahar's child or Wayland Hallet.
¿Qué problema tienes conmigo? Bueno, el problema es evidente. El padre mató a su hija.
What's your problem with me?
What isn't my problem with you? You're Asamo Tahar's child. First you betrayed your father, then the royal army. So why would I trust you to lead my men into battle? For all I know, you change your allegiances as often as your underpants. Maybe even in the middle of a fight.
Estuve al borde de la sangre.
I stopped the blood burn.
Did you?
Bueno, pues por supuesto.
I know you're not on good terms with the Hallet, but is an old family feud really worth risking the future of Northander?
Let that be my worry.
Entonces, ¿qué haces aquí? ¿Qué es lo que quieres?
If you don't want to join forces with either of us, then why are you even here?
Because it was just a stone's throw from where we were going anyway. The span.
You're planning to attack Greyfell.
And also, it gave me an idea of your strength. Now that I have seen it, I have nothing left to worry about. I trust you can see yourself out of the camp, can you? Goodbye, Tahar.
Just give the word.
Get a stubborn fool.
What now?
Let's discuss this outside.
A fine plan.
All right, what now?
Well, we need to...
Tahar, that's you, isn't it?
Oh, otro Wulfar.
Who are you?
Ulrich Wulfgar. I was wondering where you were.
Good to see you, Lord Marshal. I overheard your conversation with my brother. First off, I apologize. He was never particularly good with people. To make it short, unlike my brother, I think we could help each other. Or, to be more precise, I think we must. What Shane intends to do, marching against Greyfall on his own, is madness.
So, there's some common sense in the Wulfgar blood after all. I'm impressed.
I like to think so.
But you're not in charge, are you? Your brother is the lord of the house.
Well observed. But that doesn't mean that my opinion doesn't carry any weight. See, Tahar, the thing is, there's no way on Io we will ally ourselves with House Hallet. But his dislike for you is irrational. He knows you're not what he made you out to be, and essentially it boils down to the fact that he thinks you're not fit to lead an army. That you're weak. Just think about it. Why would he have us travel here if he weren't considering an alliance? So, in other words, unless there's some bigger scheme to his play that he hasn't let me in on yet, our presence here means that he's considering an alliance with you.
Ni siquiera sé si quiero su ayuda.
Given your brother's first impression, I'm not even sure I want his help.
Oh, come on. Now you're being as childish as him. This is politics. I know my brother can make it hard for people to like him, but you know what's at stake. So put your personal feelings aside.
So what do you suggest we do?
You need to show him you're not the weakling he thinks you are. While my brother was in the camp brooding over old feuds, I took the liberty of exploring this lovely spot of earth. And I found something quite interesting. A wyvern.
Let me guess. You want us to kill it?
Exactly. Bring him one of the wyvern's teeth, still wet and bloody, and let him know that you've killed it yourself. I know my brother. He has always loved the old stories of monster hunters and dragon slayers, and he respects strength in battle more than finesse and cunning. Which is, quite frankly, one of the reasons why Wulfgar has fallen from grace.
Consider it done.
Fearless. I like it. Come back here once you have its tooth. Good luck, Tahar. And don't die.
Let me know what
Vamos a por el dragón. Porque eso de que el otro se aproveche de la situación y se haga el noble más poderoso de Northander no me gusta nada. Y este al menos es más, digamos, más agresivo, pero es claro con sus ideas y no quiere aprovecharse de la situación, simplemente él va por su cuenta y ya está.
You got it.
Así que vamos a por el Weaver. todos modos podemos hablar con Mira para ver qué es lo que piensa. Que tal y como está ahora mismo, creo que pensar poco. Dirá 1 o 0 como los ordenadores. Y aquí está el Weaver. Son 2, vale. No hay que preocuparse entonces. Ya hemos matado a Weaver, pequeñito. ¿Pero puedo matar también al grande? Vamos aquí. Me gustaría explorar el mapa porque seguro que hay más Weaver y más cosas para sacar más experiencia, más enemigos. Cofres no creo, porque cofres los cogí todos o casi todos en la última misión aquí, en esta zona. Ya, pero Weaver no ha durado nada, Entre el tipo que cura y el tipo que mete hostias como panes, que es este, por la fuerza que tiene ahora con toda la joyería, tiene 11. Puede tener uno más, creo. ¿Lo tiene este? Sí es. Pues es que este hace falta la destreza. ¿Tuviera algo que aumentar a la destreza? Sé que tengo algo que aumenta la voluntad. Tiene más 2 aquí en fuerza. En fuerza. Concentración. ¿A ti te voy a poner la de fuerza? Y de paso te equipo de nuevo la ballesta. Me gusta más. Y a ti te pondré entonces... ¿Voluntad? No, voluntad a este. Ah, mira, aquí tengo destreza. Pues es que, bueno, volvemos a las mismas. Si quito que destreza la vamos a liar. A ti voluntad y a ti el anillo que cura. Y cuando vaya a Mulandi, pues sacaré toda la joyería del resto de personajes porque estoy con lo que me sobra ahora mismo.
Tahar, I heard the fighting. Does that mean? The wyvern is dead. Yes. Here's his tooth.
Let me see. Well, color me impressed. All right then, let's go see my brother.
What do we need?
Es que no voy a hacer al otro noble, ni por asomo, aunque mira quisiera.
I think you should see this.
Yes?
What?
Here, this is for you. A wyvern's tooth, straight from the beast's jaws.
Huh. So? Why are you showing me this?
They killed that wyvern all by themselves, Shane. I saw it. No soldiers, no ballistas.
So?
Blazes, Shane, don't play dumb with me. This man may be many things, but he's not weak. Someone who can kill a wyvern with their own hands is fit to lead an army against the purity.
Maybe. But the question is he willing to make the hard calls when push comes to shove?
¿Y qué es lo necesario?
Meet me at the foot of the fortress, Tahar. Alone.
Vale. Habla con...
Bloody secrecy. This is getting ridiculous. I say we help Halid instead. Or are you thinking of going?
I at least want to know what he has to say.
Well, I can't stop you.
Que ayude a Halid. No voy a permitirlo. No quiero que se case con tu hermana.
Got it.
Pues muy mal que esté, no quiero que el otro saque tajada de esta situación. Entonces quiere que vaya a pierde fortaleza. Y eso estaba por aquí. No, el puente, aquí creo que está la entrada. Así que iré solamente con TAHAR.
Yes, of course.
Como me ha pedido. ¿Y os quedáis, chavales? ¿Es aquí? ¿O no es aquí? No, no es aquí. No recuerdo mucho el mapa. Quizás aquí sea. Aquí es. Vale. Ahí está el tipo. Vamos a hablar con él. Pues nos apartamos un poco al nido de Weaver.
You came. Well, that's something. Let's get to the point. Given that my original impression of you wasn't entirely correct, let me revise my statement. An alliance between House Wolfgar and House Utran, and thus you, might not be out of the question anymore.
Así que ese colmillo de Weaver te hizo cambiar de opinión.
So that Wyvern's tooth really
Faltan los
changed your
Halit.
mind.
Not the tooth, your tenacity. I know Ulfric had a hand in this, but it doesn't matter. You didn't let yourself be scared off by my words. And not to mention that a commander who charges into battle on his own is a rarity these days. Most of them are fat bureaucrats who know how to wield the quill better than the sword. Now, don't get me wrong, I still don't trust you. But nonetheless, you know your craft, and this is what matters for now.
But I'm guessing you have terms for that alliance, don't you? Why the secrecy?
Because I want you to kill Wayland Hallett for me.
I beg your pardon?
You heard right. I didn't come here just to see your troops, though that was one of the reasons. I came here to rid the world of the Hallett bloodline once and for all. Do you know what he did?
You blame him for the death of your daughter, right?
Blame? Don't think I can't read between the lines, Tahar. He killed my daughter, murdered her, and only because he was too much of a coward to stand up to his promise. He could have saved her, but he didn't. Because doing that would have meant risking his precious troops for a rival house. We were just stupid enough to get there before him. Believe me, Tahar, Wayland knows how to act all friendly and reasonable, but he's a strategist who'll stop at nothing to increase the influence of his house. He'll smile at you and tell you what you want to hear, but ultimately everything he tells you only follows one purpose: himself.
Bueno, chavales, voy a dejar por aquí el episodio. Y tenemos una decisión importante: o matar a Halit o casarlo con la hermana de Argan. La decisión está en el aire y no sé qué hacer. Pero bueno, lo veremos en el próximo episodio. Si os ha gustado, like, comentad y suscribíos. Y hasta la próxima. Chao.